Okay. Today is a new day. It is a new day. And I've thought about this guy. I've thought about Hemlock in his third phase. The BS third phase. Where it feels like I'm dying from almost nothing I can tell, from nothing I can see. I can't see what's going on. That's how crazy it seems to be getting. I was thinking about it. I was like, okay. Obviously the bubbles are there. And I was getting to the point where I was surviving for a little bit. But it is obvious my survivability is not high enough. Now, whenever I get stuck like this, there's always typically something I'm forgetting that's obvious. That makes it way harder than it has to be. And the thing I believe that this is, that I thought about, is simply that I have the ability to respec. It's in the game. It's there. I need to use it. It wouldn't be there otherwise. You know what I mean?
Customer.
Nothing here.
To my humble stand.
Just making sure no awesome stuff showing up that we could use. We got double health potion, all that good stuff. Nothing here. No, okay.
Tell your friends.
I did play around with this a little bit. It literally just rerolls the item. This one might be more just remove one and add a new one kind of thing. So this is a complete reroll. This is a pick one by random and replace it by random. And it seems like, based on the description, you can kind of weight it if you put gems into it. So, yeah. That seems to be the way this thing works with crafting. I'm going to say that we need to get...
To harness the secret power of gems.
We need to get that out. We need to get that out because toxic resistance, I don't think is doing anything. Enough. I thought it was pick one or the other, but no. So even the game agrees. Gold's not worth as much, and attributes, you know, let's face it, you're going to get more out of resetting your passive, so they're going to make you use the essence, which is more valuable. We're going to do that, though. We're going to reset our passives. Do I want to respec this to increase my toughness even more? Because now this attack critical chance, well, maybe it's not as important. So maybe we up this, right? Can I hold it down? Can I right click? Can I do anything to not have to click the button 300 plus times? Apparently not. They need to implement something to where that can go up like by 10 or 50. That'd be nice. And this also will increase my overall bonus damage since it's more focused into one stat. So let's confirm that. So we have a lot of health. We have decent regeneration. We have decent survivability. Maybe now we can go into this fight and get revenge on Hemlock. Let me just take a quick drink of water. And we're going to do that. And we're going to see if my theory is correct. If the answer was staring me in the face and was just, you just need to reset your passives and build your character around the fight. And then just beat it up, you know? It reminds me a lot of Path of Exile. Path of Exile is very brutal in that sense where your passive setup, your gear, everything is very, very crucial. The biggest problem I have with the game.
A good eye.
I don't want that garbage. Get that. What did I even pay for that? 1,000? Okay, whatever. Oh, there's a timer. I didn't realize that. Okay. I thought it was like based on level.
Please don't touch anything.
Alright, so we can't afford another reset. So hopefully we made a good decision. So like I was saying, with Path of Exile, it's very brutal in that sense. You know, the mechanics of the game are not straightforward. It takes a lot of learning the game to actually even understand a lot of what you're doing. And I played a decent chunk of the game, and I still can't make a build that can quite do the very end game stuff. Like, there's a couple bosses I can kill, but I can't do anything that's like considered like uber level. I never did Shaper, that kind of stuff, so I like making my own stuff. So having to rely on other people is like, I'd rather have it so I can actually understand enough to do my own thing. All right, here we go.
Won, she would fall into the abyss. Your sister.
We're still gonna follow mechanics.
The Hellion is gone. This is all pointless. Fury's ascent is nigh. Submit.
There is no giving up on family.
Child, you and I don't get to have one.
Alright, that still does good damage, good. We're not completely gimped just because we changed our passives. The regeneration is nice. Having that's very, very nice. And I'm not getting destroyed by things, so... Oh, come on, I was outside that little row cone of that thing. My attack speed is a lot less than it used to be, though. That's for sure.
You are an ascended. If you had listened when I exiled you, you would have had time to train and maybe save this world. But you threw all that away to save your sister. She has been holding you back all along. Surrender to my axe. This is a better fate than enslavement.
You surrender to my hammer. How about that? I know, he's scared now. He's like, oh no, that's the hammer.
She suffers because of you, because of your stubbornness, because of your ego.
Come on, phase. Come on.
It's not possible.
Oh, you can stun him. I didn't think he was stunnable.
I will break you.
A pointless struggle.
Ah, get out of that. Get out of that. Come on. Alright, let's get out of that corner for a second.
Don't you see? There is no primordial to save us now.
That's not happening.
Oh, come on. I got stuck. At least it didn't, like, insta-kill me, though. Woo! New passive spec for the win. Oh, get out of there, get out of there. Okay. Oh, wait. All right, it lingers. Oh, alright. Alright, time to go to a new quadrant. Well, I guess... Tri-Trent? I don't know. I don't even know what this one does. The one freezes you, the other one spawns mobs. What does this one do? I think, if I remember correctly, it looked like it like drains stamina points, but maybe it curses you. I don't know.
Where is Anathea? Where are her lights? She is
Did it do spell damage? Alright, give me those primordial essences. Come on. It looks like that does affect him as well, though. Oh, what am I in? What am I in? What am I in? Alright, okay. I don't know what I was in, but my new spec helped me tank through it, so I haven't used a token yet. That's a good sign. Jump out of there, come on! Oh, I jinxed myself. That was just, I was standing in the sun and that was just bad. Alright, I gotta get him.
Back was right, you can't change the outcome.
I just had to get out of that corner.
I can't do that.
It's really hard to see him and to track his animations to like predict what he's gonna do because there's so many mobs around him. Oh, come on! Seriously? The lightning ball was past me at that point. That was, oh, I'm gonna lose because of that. You watch. It didn't it jumped me in place. That was weird. Third phase with one resurrection token. That's not good.
Your insolence.
Oh, is that the... maybe that's why the circles is because that meteor storm. Okay, I think I get it now. It's just during that. Everything else is normal. Is that what's going on? Oh, he jumped out of the way. Damn. Alright, so he's not going to use it now then. Oh my god, it's still insane.
Shield yourself in her lights!
I'm trying to get to max before I use it, but I don't know if I'll be able to get it that high. Or maybe I'll wait till he phases to use it. Oh, I got lucky, that went away.
Anathea protects this world.
Oh, he did it while I was... Alright, let's go again.
My endurance is waning.
We're getting closer. I definitely feel like there's a shot now. Is it that they have like a stun bar and you have to stun them, use stunning techniques enough to actually stun them? Is that what's going on? Is that the mechanic? I mean, you can't just straight stun them. You have to actually stun them enough. You have to fill up the stun bar. Alright, we're doing damage. We're actually doing damage. Come on, get him out of that form. Oh, we used one. We used one. Okay, we got a decent chunk down. Oh, come on. No. Are you serious? Okay. Oh, this is insane. This is utterly insane. Really? What?
I'm not finished yet.
She shouldn't have been doing that much damage to me. Oh, his damage is just ramping up. Oh my god. Oh, wow. I can't. I just can't. There's just too much. Even with this spec, it's obviously helped a lot, but I also traded out a lot of damage, and I don't know if... I just can't push him. It's just absolutely insane. Maybe I can grind? I don't know. Well, I don't know what other options I have. I did the spec change, and it obviously helped, but it's
Please, browse my wares.
clearly only able to do so much. It's just... yeah. I'm surprised it's just that insane. Like it really feels like a little bit too
Please,
much.
Come again.
Like there is or maybe you can't change it once you're in the game. I thought there was a way to... Maybe you have to change the difficulty before you make the game. Because you can set the difficulty to either normal or story mode, and story mode is obviously just basically easy mode. And it's like, I'm probably just going to do that because I don't... The answer is probably I should grind more, but it's like, okay. But to be fair, the fight's a little ridiculous. Everything up to this point, because the story mode really should be, you play through the game, you get to the end, and yeah, maybe it's a little more difficult, but it shouldn't be so over-tuned that you're forced to grind. Like, the end game is a completely different story. If you want the end game to be difficult, that's fine. That's a completely different thing. End game should be based on whether or not you did your spec correctly, whether or not you're geared out correctly, whether or not you have enough levels and passive points to do certain things. That all makes sense. But a story mode, even if you're keeping it on normal mode, it's like a little bit of grinding. Like, the grinding that you do to progress through the story should be the grind necessary. And I believe I have my spec to the point that's about... It's pretty well optimized. It's not like I have complete garbage gear or something, you know? So it's just, it feels like maybe that's what I need to do, just progress. I mean, the other option, like I said, I could just grind it out, but that's not very fun to watch kind of thing. I wanted to kind of show the story, kind of, is my point here, is to show the story. And the story mode's nice. You know, it's a good story, but yeah. If I grind out some levels, get some more passives, all the other stuff, you know, maybe I can knock it out, but I just feel like that's a bit overtuned right now, considering it's a story mode boss. An endgame boss, completely different thing, but a story mode boss to be this brutally difficult on you, to where you're getting even my spec, which is much tankier now, is still getting 1 or 2 shot. It's like, and when you have 50 million things that seem to be going on at once, and you got mobs that are creating these death pools, you have the fire from the fire mechanics, the lightning ball that he's casting, the meteor shower he's casting, and then the third phase. Well, I guess that would be called the ultimate meteor shower, because he does a normal meteor shower, like a normal fireball spell in the first 2 phases, but then he does that in the third phase. He does this complete one shot gonna kill you if you're not in the bubbles thing. It's like all this stuff happening at once, and he has a ton of health. It's just crazy. It is absolutely nuts. Yeah, I would like to see what people have done that have beaten it. Like, did you grind, did you, and kept it on normal mode, like, did you really grind out the levels? Because it seems like once you get to an area, whatever area you get to, maybe it saves the level you're at, because I seem to match my level, or maybe it's just I just happen to be leveling with the game like you're supposed to. Cause I just don't have the time. Like, I'm sitting here, my play session right now is not going to allow me the time to have to grind out these levels. If I took a break and took like the week to actually do it, and then next week maybe I could, but it's like I want to get this done. You know, I am trying to do a video with this. I'm trying to show what's going on, so it's just I want to get it done. So instead of doing the grind option, I'll just do the lower difficulty. All right, babbled on enough. I'll be right back. Now we're still sticking here. We're still starting here. And obviously, we're going to go the higher survivability route. What's this? Cooldown? No. That might be useful for the shield, though. Like, let me think about that. No, I'm going to need as much health as possible. 25 toughness might be something, but let's get all resist and max health. All resist and max health. What was this? When under 30%, trigger a burst of health regeneration. I think that's going to be key. I think those are all going to be key as well. The ailment resistance, I am getting frozen a couple times. But the health regeneration might be something. The cooldown for that shield ability might be worth it for that node. So let's try that. This seems more, yeah, offensive. So we're going to stick with that. Now, this, I believe, is more of a damage node section. It has the life leech, don't get me wrong. It does have nice life leech there, but I'm not able to attack enough in this fight for it to really matter, kind of thing. So, oh, I have to confirm my points. Okay. So this is, yes, this is the more defensive one. So where are all the good health and resistance nodes? So this is crit. That's only after a health globe, which is very minimal. Plus resistance after a block, which I don't know how much block I'll be able to actually do. What's this? Plus % chance to block with any weapon. That's nice defensive node there. Actually, let's take that back. All resist and health. I really do think I am more desperate for all resistance than I am with health. More block, block more damage, and then maybe that makes it so this is worth it. So plus percentage to physical resistance. More health regen. Just it's really good resistance. This is the rate. That's actually really nice. I think we're gonna grab that. And we're just gonna pump up the physical resistance. So we're tanking our crit chance here, but I think it's gonna be worth it. And I think I want to grab all these health nodes. Weakness stacks, I don't know how much that'll actually matter. So now we have easy access to either this, which doesn't look like we'll be picking, or right into this bottom section, which, let me confirm my points. So this might actually be really nice because, especially in that third phase, we are not really moving nearly as much. But this is increasing our damage. And I don't care about the damage. I want my defensive ability to go up more. Plus 4% chance to block. Points are removed when a block is actually done or successful. What kind of chess piece am I using right now? I'm using a bruiser chess piece, so this means I would gain health regeneration for each health point on the armor. So 0.5 health regeneration for every health point on the armor. So I get half. I get half of my health as regeneration. So let's make this math easy. Let's say that number says 190. So we're talking about what? 95, 94-ish health regeneration? I'm not entirely sure how good that is. Like, what's my current health regeneration? The amount of health points you restore each tick. And what? This is the time, so every less than a little bit less than a second. So if I was to gain, what would I gain here? So I would really significantly increase my health regeneration then. So maybe that's worth looking into. I don't know what else other nodes deal sacred damage, not secret. It's very secret. Shh. It's a secret to everyone. if you don't know that reference, well, you're probably just too young, and that's kind of, how do I say, what's the word I'm looking for? It's kind of weird for me to say, like, oh, it's from the original Zelda. Duh, don't you know that? Oh, you're too young for that. And then I think, oh my god, I'm old. I'm officially old now. Anyway, so I don't think that section would work for us. Alright, so this is when I do block, it is reflective. If I'm attacking, stuns all enemies, which I don't know how useful that is. What's this? Using an active dodge changes your stance. You have more block or in the one stance. Okay. And this is the child. That's the child if you're used. So this is probably the most defensive one we're looking at. So we want to get what? Here? And maybe to another one? We have what? Another 10 points to get to where we want to be? So we don't want that. That's not going to help us. Would this one help us? Oh, that would definitely help us. So we definitely have enough points to get to both of those. But which path do we want to take? Damage is increased by your shield block chance. More block and passive dodge or all resist, so we can go up and around. Physical damage or block. Alright, so the more defensive we can get, the better here. Fizz damage, all resist, passive dodge. So do I have enough points to go like around here? Because that gives me health at least. How do I want to get there? Let me just experiment just a little bit. So if I do that, so I'm taking away my chance to dodge here. I don't want to take away any defensive layers if I can. I don't know how much dodge I have or if it even matters, but so that's the most defensive route I can take, it looks like. I still have another 4 points. So I have to go 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can go up here if I want to. All resist. That gives me that. And allows bonuses to be applied depending on helmet equipped. Oh, nice. And that still leaves me with 1 point. So I tank my dodge a little bit. But I get more block efficiency, which I'm going to be more reliant on blocking anyway right now. So that's fine. And I still have this extra point to play around with. I don't have a shield, so all those are garbage. I could get this, but I don't want my movement speed. And my movement speed is also part of my survivability. This gives me max health while giving me crit damage. Is there anything else that gives me... That actually gives me more movement speed. That gives me more health regeneration. That might be worth it. I can't get this node. What was this node again? Health regeneration, movement speed, attack and crit, melee damage. Plus 25 toughness is a big health increase, along with actually a bonus damage increase, since it's a primary stat. So I think that's where we're going. Okay. So we have updated our passive. We basically completely changed our character here.